What if I told you traditional advertising channels are a waste? And that's exactly why they work. We all know digital advertising is great for targeting and ROI, but let me give you a counter argument for why it's not great at building brands. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a brand that's part of culture, and I'll answer the age-old question, is a Super Bowl ad worth the investment? Let's start with a concept called cultural imprinting. Popularized in a piece called Ads Don't Work That Way, author Ken Simler suggests brands shouldn't attempt to change their perception, but rather the perception of the people who buy them. If you buy Pepsi instead of Coke, it says something about you. But for it to say something about you to other people, there must be shared meaning. And the challenge with digital channels, you can't build a shared meaning unless lots of people all see the same communication about a brand. When you're served a Facebook ad, you know it's targeted at you, and you know your friends might get a different message or nothing at all. No shared meaning is built. The other value you get from traditional channels is signaling. When you make an expensive ad or hire an expensive celebrity or buy ads at Times Square, you're signaling safety and confidence. You're saying, we're so sure that this product is going to be successful that we're willing to waste millions of dollars telling you about it. If brands are often picked because they are safe choices, then the brands that waste the most look like a safe bet. Consumers know Facebook ads are cheap, and they know Super Bowl ads are expensive. You also know that a Super Bowl ad reaches millions of people, and all at the same time. One signals and the other doesn't. Rory Sutherland says it's like a wedding. You don't get married saying your vows to one person at a time. You go big all at once, and you spend a lot of money on the day. You're signaling. John Wanamaker famously said, "I know half of my advertising is wasted. I just don't know which half." In 2004, Tim Ambler wrote a response suggesting the waste in advertising is the part that works. Does that mean we should throw digital out of our advertising plans? Definitely not. As I teach in the strategy finishing school, advertising is not just about one channel. Great advertising is about an integrated approach. That is where the comms planning comes into the mix. When you learn how to properly use a comms framework, you understand when to use different channels and different messages in your campaign. So digital channels have a very important role to play, particularly further down the journey in driving direct response and conversion. But don't overlook the power of old-fashioned channels just because they're old-fashioned. Thanks to Zach Martin for helping create this video. To learn more about communications planning, check out my video on what is communication strategy with examples from Nike and Tylenol.